Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us here on a very special Thursday night edition of Ladycat Soccer here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media, as we are here for the playoff preview between Sulphur Springs and Mesquite Poteet. If you've been hanging out with us all year, thank you so much and welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, I'm Tyler Lennon, and I'm joined by our new soccer duo here lately, Woody and Coach Faircloth. What's going on, guys? How are we feeling?
Oh, doing great. Thank you for having us again, man. We're excited. Should be I know it's a rainy night, but man, it's going to be a fun night of Ladycat soccer.
Yes, sir. We always appreciate having y'all on. It's not necessarily the greatest weather for soccer, I guess, but we're going to have to endure, I guess. Just one more obstacle before you get to the playoffs.
It's great weather to be calling this game in the booth.
In the press box,
right.
yeah.
I appreciate the call.
Well,
we may have to play.
Bad.
You may have to play in the rain in the playoffs, so
yes,
it's
true.
just one of those things. It's another thing to get used to. I think we've played in maybe not as rainy as tonight. We've played in some rain games this year, and they just kind of prepare you. Next Tuesday, it could rain in Lindale, and we've got to be ready for it.
As you can see on your screen here, 11 minutes before kickoff. We've got plenty to get into before we get started here tonight. But before we do anything else, I want to give a huge thank you and a big shout out to our friends over at Bell Concrete, who as always is responsible for bringing us the pregame show. Bell Concrete is your hometown concrete supplier, and they've been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. They're a locally owned, family-oriented small business, and they are proud to support the communities that they service. They have plants located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, and Mount Pleasant. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give them a call today at 903-885-3126. So as it was announced yesterday, I believe, we officially have the games set for the bi-district round, and we'll get another doubleheader. We'll get both the boys and the girls at the same location. So that's
very exciting.
Very excited for that. The boys will be going first at 5:30 against Bullard, with the girls to follow against Tyler Chapel Hill. We're excited for that one.
Man, if you're a fan of Sulphur Springs soccer, you can't do much better than showing up at Lindale next Tuesday night. You get the full meal.
That's pretty unique. We got two games back-to-back like that last year. Just the stars aligned where we were able to do that. I guess that matters when we both are up there in the district standings playing the fourth-ranked team, I guess. So that's pretty neat for Sulphur Springs fans being able to see both games for sure.
Looking at this Ladycat team specifically, obviously, like we mentioned, Chapel Hill is who they'll be going against in the first round. And that is a team that we saw last year, won 9-0, I believe, in that one last year, right?
That's correct. Won 9-0. Don't know much about them this year, but, a fourth-ranked team in their district. So that's an advantage for us for being in the first place. And every time you go another round deep, the games get tougher and tougher, as we found out last year. But, we still got to take it seriously, and we don't know. They could have had a Rowan Faircloth type person move into town last summer. You just don't know. You got to take it seriously and respect. They're a playoff team, and they would love to upset somebody. So that we always got to be prepared, just like we got to be prepared tonight. And it's a playoff type scenario, and maybe a playoff atmosphere, a little bit of unknown. And so that's what we're mimicking, and so I'm glad we're getting this game in too.
Yeah, I wanted to ask each of you specifically about that. With these playoff preview type of deals, for the fans that might not know, what are kind of the things you can expect to see from something like this? Now, we do know, Coach Brennan told us beforehand, it'll be 30-minute halves, so it'll be a shorter game. But what kind of things can you look for or expect to see in these types of games?
So, that's a big thing too. Tempo, probably need to find a tempo, whatever that may be. A little earlier, you're playing 20 minutes overall, less time over the course. So, but the starting lineup, this would be a very good indication of how things are going to happen when we get into the playoffs. We're going to be down Rowan Faircloth tonight. She's taking a little breather, one more game as a breather, getting some fresh legs. And so, but you should see the rest of a very, very, good chance of who's going to be starting when we play Tyler Chapel Hill next Tuesday.
Yeah, I look at it just as an opportunity to get better. We've had some pretty non-competitive district games probably in the last month, and so, and credit to our girls for having being undefeated district champions. But you definitely want to be challenged, and so this Mesquite Poteet team, they're a second place team in their district. They're 5A. They have a really good record, and so I think they're going to present some challenges for us tonight. That will do nothing but help us get better and prepare us for the playoffs, which is what we need.
In a game like this, do you expect to see the starters like the full amount of minutes they would usually play, or kind of getting different people in, or what?
I think you're going to see if it's a tight game and we're deep into the second half, I would expect us to still have our starters in to mimic that late game tight scenario. And you know, but if we get up a few goals, and you know, I suspect we'll have some rest going on. But this is a true playoff prep. I'm glad that Coach Brenna found. I mean, they're 18-3-1,
Yes.
and we're like 21-3.
Yes.
Similar records, and so I don't know much about them, like I said, but that it really should mimic the playoff feel, and so that's what I'm looking forward to. And really, again, the unknown. That's what we're going to get a lot of. It's not like we have all kinds of film on all these teams, so that's going to be part of it. And you know what? If we came out here and got tested a little bit and still pulled off a win, it'd be a great confidence build and going into next week and everything for sure.
It's funny, when I asked that question, I was going to ask Coach Faircloth, from a coach's perspective, but I guess you don't really get to do that in football. No playoff previews,
Man.
really.
No, you go straight into it.
Not looking to add extra games, even if there were a little bit of rest.
I don't usually want to add an extra minute
right
after the 10-game season we have, but definitely a great opportunity for other sports like soccer to get out and play and and continue to get better and find ways to improve.
Yes, sir. We're just 6 minutes away from getting started here tonight. Real quick, we want to hear from some of our advertisers, and then we will be back to wrap up the Bell Concrete pregame show.
Bell Concrete, your hometown concrete supplier, has been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. We are a locally owned, family-oriented small business. We are proud to support the communities we service. Our plants are located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and very soon we will open a plant in Blue Ridge. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give us a call today at 903-885-3126. We appreciate your support, and go Wildcats.
At Cody Drug, we believe in providing exceptional customer care and convenience. We do this by offering unique and comprehensive services unlike big chain pharmacies. With our MedSync program, our customers can schedule a day to pick up all their medications at one time. We also offer vaccines and B12 shots to keep you healthy and protected. Take advantage of our fast and reliable delivery service straight to your front door. We're a team that is focused on helping our neighbors and adding value to this community. Make an easy transfer to Cody Drug today. At Cody Drug, we're committed to earning your trust.
With Weary Pools, your backyard oasis will always be in pristine condition, leaving you more time to relax and enjoy. We have the knowledge and expertise to keep your pool water crystal clear and perfectly balanced, so you can focus on making unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations, Weary Pools has you covered. We take care of the hard work so you can simply dive in and have fun. Don't let pool maintenance become a hassle. Contact Weary Pools today and let us handle all your pool service needs. Because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
Just a little over 4 minutes away until we get started here tonight. Again, this playoff preview between the Sulphur Springs Ladycats and Mesquite Poteet. If you're just joining us late, or if you didn't hear, again, playoffs will get started, the by-district round Tuesday night. It'll be a doubleheader between the boys and girls in Lindell. The boys start first at 5:30, and then the girls follow. Obviously, anytime and every time you get the chance, please go support, especially Lindell. Not that far of a drive, and you'd be getting to watch both teams. But if you can't be there for whatever reason, we will have you covered here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. I'm always excited for the doubleheaders. Those are a lot of fun. And like you said, getting your money's worth out of that one.
Unique for sure. And tonight, kind of touching base on what we were talking about before the commercial break. I mean, the starting lineup on the back line. Then you'll have Emma Romero. I suspect you'll have Emma Romero at holding mid. She has done an outstanding job. We would have never played her there had it not been for some personnel things that life happens, some injuries and things like that. So she does take an enormous amount of pressure off of our back line, and she's been playing some of the best soccer that I've seen her play. And she really found a home when we needed her there. And so, and then I want to – Rainey Johnson was out of town. She was at a club tournament out of state during the district finale. She's going to be back at center back. Romero took her place last week, but again, Coach Faircloth mentioned it. I'd like to see our back line tested just to kind of see how they respond to some adversity, because it's been, you hate to say it, but they've had it pretty easy. And we're going to play some talented forwards. So I hope they have a stud forward that we have to contend with.
I do too.
Because sometimes they might get away with something and make up for it with athleticism. And that's the further you go in the playoffs,
Right.
the less mistakes you can make. Let's see how it works out. The ball's going to be wet. The ground's going to be wet. You know,
It's funny you mentioned getting some pressure in that area. During this 9-game winning streak the Ladycats are on, I believe they've outscored their opponents 42-3, and they have 6 shutouts in their last 7 games. So like you're saying, just haven't been put under a lot of pressure in those scenarios. But so that's something tonight could definitely be beneficial for
And
them.
I want to reiterate, the last loss we had was to Bullard, and 2 of those goals were set pieces. They were free kicks. Those are hard to do. They did a good job of them, put 2 of them in the back of the net. They all count the same. But, you know, as far as backline pressure and getting goals that way, we've done a pretty good job this year. And, you know, that's the test of time will tell us how good or what kind of, you know, improvement we need to make or whatever. But, man, this is a really good opportunity here for us.
Almost ready to get it rolling here tonight. Do we happen to know if we're getting the way you would with a regular game, national anthem, starting lineups and all that, or if we're just going to get rolling?
I would assume we're going to get rolling.
Okay.
I would assume, but I could be wrong.
Rain, all this stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
I assume they just want to play.
yeah.
Well, if that's the case, we're here 60 seconds and away. And as always, again, we want to thank our friends over at Bell Concrete for bringing you tonight's pregame show. I also want to tell you, at Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job. They also have you ready to go for spring, as they have all their Cub Cadet and Skag mowers in and ready to go. Also stocked up on Steel and Echo trimmers and saws. Hooten's Hardware. They're more than just nuts and bolts. And Cody Drug provides a unique and personalized experience that big chain pharmacies just can't match. They also offer vaccines and B12 shots. Be sure to take advantage of their convenient delivery services as well. Make the easy transfer to Cody Drug today. And finally, Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, their team is committed to answering any questions you may have. Visit ClaytonSulphurSprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Hey, y'all may think that that's a pre-recorded message, but Tyler's actually reading those live, and I would be bumbling and stumbling.
Consummate professional.
We do
My
some.
gosh.
Sometimes
Consummate
you do
professional.
stumble over them, but I
Now that I
appreciate
said that, now you're going to be thinking,
Oh, about to-
I apologize.
about to stumble over a few of these.
It's like on a golf broadcast, he hadn't missed a putt all day.
Right. Or like in football, you get a lot, made X amount of kicks in a row.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
probably going to miss this next field goal.
Do you radio up and tell Chad's Media not to be saying that during football season?
They do it. They do. They always help us out there.
Me and Ron
They-
are fairly conscious of that sort of thing. It happens sometimes, and you're like, I'm the announcer's curse now. That's not good, but we try to be conscious of it. I do want to say real quick, though, it's been an incredible season of broadcasting and everything, and hopefully we're not anywhere near done. We got soccer playoffs. Hopefully baseball and softball will go for a ways, but at some point we will be getting ready for next year's worth of broadcast and everything. And for anyone out there who sees us, you know, we're talking about the ad reads and the commercials. If you have a business and you're wondering how can we be a part of that, contact Mandy at chadsmedia.com. She would be more than glad to sit down and talk with you. We've got just a few spots left, so you can definitely sit down with her and meet with her. But that is Mandy, M-A-N-D-I, at chadsmedia.com.
It's been a great week. Baseball and softball both 10-run ruled their opponents on Tuesday night. So
Yes.
softball won 10-0, and baseball beat Paris 10-0 on Tuesday night.
That
So
is
it's
awesome.
been a great week for our athletic department.
I'd love to see that.
So there's the answer to your question. They're going right out on the field and going to get this thing kick-started. So
We're going to get rolling. Again, it'll be 30-minute halves, and I believe she said a shortened halftime even, maybe just 5 minutes of half. So
hey, let's get after it.
Yeah.
They can get back home, and we appreciate them making the drive over to Sulphur Springs,
Absolutely.
Texas. So they're probably thinking, my gosh, this is a little ways out here, but hey,
They
man,
probably didn't know there were towns out this far
right.
outside of the Metroplex.
it is funny how it, like, the opposite way, because for people like us, like, living here, you're like, oh, dude, it's not that far to Mesquite. Like, that's a pretty quick drive, you know?
Yeah.
And then you meet people from Dallas, and they're like, you live how far away? How
Yeah.
far do I have to go out there? It's a little bit different.
all
All right,
they just
Lady
broke
Cat's
it off.
ready now. There we go.
Great opportunity for our girls tonight to play a 5A team and get ready for the playoffs. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, and I tempo, That's I like the black unis. That's a good little.
It does look good.
It looks real good. So Mesquite Poteet in the white uniforms, all whites. Sulphur Springs Ladycats in all blacks, and looking sharp out there. I would love for us to get just the first 5 minutes, get the jitters out of the way, control the pace, pass to feet, and then work the ball up the field and choose some shots if we want to do that, but not force it. We've been doing a good job of that lately, and I hope to continue to see that. We started off a little slow with some touches and everything, but the other night, but we worked it right out. All right, so we've got a personnel. So I was guessing on what it was, but it looks like Emma Romero, we were mentioning, she's going to be at left back out here. We got an announcement coming here, so. But it looks like you have Katie at holding mid. And Katie's done a good job. I think she
played really well the other night.
She was struggling a little bit at the attacking mid role. She popped it back there and is doing a real nice job of connecting to feet and everything like that. So,
well, they're already on the attack versus us, so
yeah,
they're going to put some pressure on us. It's obvious.
So you have Natalie Cafradia starting at center forward. You saw she's got some wheels and some ball skills. So she's going to be a problem to deal with, I would imagine. And she just fights a lot. I like it. And then you have Haley Schultz at left wing or left forward. You have Jolie Moore at right forward. You have Addie Fenton and Anna Williams both at holding mid. And then on the right outside back, you have McKenzie. Center backs are Rainey and Aniston. And then you have Maya at keeper. So there's our starting 11. And it's underway. 30-minute halves. We're about just under a minute into this thing. So I like it. Let's get some passes going to some feet. And we just need to get the jitters down.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's wet out there, too.
Yeah.
It's slick. We got to make some adjustments that way.
The good news is it's slick for everybody.
It is. That's true. Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Good step by Addie Fenton. Nice job. Good steal.
Nice ball. Oh, so that's just coming with Natalie didn't have her head turned around, and that's just not playing a lot together.
Yeah.
She just came up her first game from JV. Uh-oh, here comes Jolie. Nice cross. And nice cross by Jolie. She's been playing some good soccer too. But back to Natalie. She's really
good
just
move, Anna. Nice job. Way to keep possession right there.
Nice ball over, and
Good
we're
cross.
putting a little pressure on them too. But back to Natalie. I mean, first varsity game, she got her a goal. Had about 3 or 4 really, really good shots, and it was nice. Uh-oh, here's a problem. But here comes Aniston.
Offsides.
Okay. So there you go. You have a little bit of speed there that hasn't been tested a lot. Aniston's fast. Aniston, she's got some wheels. You've seen Rainey. She's hard to get by, but she's pretty quick too. And then, on the outside, on the edges too, both Emma and McKenzie, they're very athletic. And so, but what we don't want to get through balled. So you kind of see they saw something, and so that's going to be something for us to watch out for.
Woody had mentioned it earlier, but these are 2 very, very similar records between these teams.
Yep. And, some of the girls heard them talking. They play, trying to scout them. They played this team, and we beat this team. It's hard to do that in soccer.
It is.
So there's a lot of different dynamics. We've had several games where we hadn't had full strength, like tonight. But, you just never really know. So take that for what it's worth. You can only learn so much on max preps,
It's true. Yeah, I had to do a good bit of that myself when you're trying to get ready for, games and teams that you don't know much about. And like you're saying, it is really tough. You can do they beat this team by this much, and you just don't learn that much from that.
That was a really weak foul right here, too, by the way. I don't know if y'all watched it. She just basically crouched down and got frustrated and fell down when we got a foul called against us. But, hey, that's where we need to watch out. I mean, we I say uncontested a lot, my wife tells me, but we literally just let them take an uncontested shot. You can't do that.
No, we got out of position on the back line, which is exactly the lessons we need to be learning.
That's right. All right, so Emma Romero to Haley Schultz. So there's 2 passes that we need to clean up, 2 passes in a row. We're giving them opportunities, and that's just stuff where, They're pressuring us a little bit. They're a little bit better than some of the teams we've been facing. We've faced some good teams this year, but just not within the district. And so that's going to get us ready more than anything, though. But we're pressing too. So I mean, that's part of it. So they're probably feeling the same thing we're feeling. There you go, Katie. Putting a head on it. So they're trying to find us, but there's Rainey and making an impact. Somebody tell her man on. Nobody's talking to her and gave up the ball. Somebody needs to be hollering. There you go. So
there you go. Good effort from Mackenzie over
Great,
there.
yeah, great challenge right there.
throw in Poteet. So you can tell there's a little jitters. We're just passing the ball sometimes and hoping somebody's there, and we need to pass it to somebody purposefully. And but that's just part of it. We're just now 5 minutes into the game. That's what it takes typically to get the jitters out of there. Let's slow it down. Let's possess, and that's what we do best. So nice little give to Haley Schultz out on the wing, and a little much on the pass. And so that's where we have virtually no pressure, and that's where we're starting a little slow again like that. But hey, we clean it up pretty quick too. So.
Which, how much does the rain change even like your passing and everything like that? That's going to have an effect on the ball.
Yeah, the pace is going to be a little faster. You'll see like even on grass fields on these professional games, they'll sit there and sprinkler the field before the game starts. But it's going to change the pace of the ball, a little bit, and it's going to be a little slick out there. But primetime drainage out here too. I mean, so
right.
It's been raining for a while.
No
It's
doubt.
not like it's got puddles or anything.
Oh, that's where the turf pays off. That's for sure.
So Natalie in the mix down here. She's fighting for it. And I know Jolie's going to also. So here's what we got to do. Let's go and let's get some. We're letting them run with it, and so that's where we can capitalize too. So kind of a weak touch right there too. Oh my gosh, girls, that's where the rain comes in. We're giving them a free goal. It just goes through our hands. Mm-hmm. We need to game plan. If you're not going to be able to catch it, bat it down. I mean, it's a tough deal to give up a goal like that. And they all count the same. We got one like that on North Lamar last weekend, but
It's just over 6 minutes into this one. Poteet going to score first here.
so we need to get it in gear, and we need to say it. If you could play a game every time I say it, pass to feet. Mm-hmm. Pass to feet, pass to feet, pass to feet. We're really, really good at it. Don't get nervous. So here we go. Now we're going to pass it out of bounds. We need to get our head in the game. 23 minutes left in the half, and it's good though. They don't remember what it feels like to be down a goal.
That's
I was
right.
about to say, when was the last time the first 7 minutes of a game went like this for the Ladycats,
Yeah. So here we go. So basically, if I'm down there and I'm Emma Romero, I'm the team captain, one of them, and that's your defensive line, I'm saying stop letting them take wide open shots and nobody contesting them. No matter what you're doing, you be on your man and get your head in the game. Because that's going to be a problem if we keep on letting them take shots and free range. They're going to take advantage of it. And now we're going to give them a corner kick. So that's some error after error after error. So 22 minutes left, and now we got in a position as well. But hey, it's good for us, but it's also too like we're capable of much more. And both teams are playing in the rain.
That's right.
Same exact conditions, and so let's settle down and let's play our game.
Good play by Mackenzie.
Yeah, got a leg or something on it. So
and again.
So that's where we have Addie Fenton wide open right there. We need to have some vision. Dump the ball off. We dribbled into traffic and got the ball taken away. And now here they are again, controlling on our half of the field. We got to make some good decisions.
21:30 left here in the first half. Jayhawk Chevrolet has the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They're even such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Ladycats and Wildcats that they're located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads at Jayhawk Chevrolet, and remember, don't overpay. Go CJ.
Good, Anna.
All right, here
Really
we go.
good step.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Let's get the ball back. Let's get the ball back. Here we go. Here we go. We're checking. Let's challenge. Let's get the 50-50 balls. Let's win those. And, hey, Romero's a game or two. All these girls down here are. They know what it's like. They know we're capable of scoring, but right now we really haven't put just a big old scoring threat on these guys. Looks like some early subs, 3 or 4 coming. No, 2 coming out, and 2 set of fresh legs. There's some personnel changes, so they might see something or what have you. Be curious to see how this works out.
It's coming down out there, huh?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, becoming more and more grateful to be in the press box at this point, I feel
man,
like.
no kidding. All right, so they're on the driving up on the left wing, and we're all
Good
over
job,
over there.
Anderson, to stay in front.
And oh
There you
my
go.
gosh,
It's starting to do more of what you're saying, just making sure getting your body in the way, trying to get the block there.
We just haven't been in these situations in the last, probably 10 games.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been.
So there's definitely film to watch and definitely ways we can get better.
At that point, you're looking at 6+ weeks probably.
Absolutely.
At least.
And we're
And it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun to win 7-0.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So that's
is
what we're
a-
doing.
there
We're
is a
just
caveat
passing,
to that.
I mean, we're just getting rid of the ball and passing it to the other team. I mean, we got to settle down. It's not the way we play soccer. We're capable of so much more. That's what the hard part of it is. And so let's do what we do best. And and it's just like we're panicking a little bit, and it shows right here. Not the greatest of conditions. We're down 1-0. I get all that, but we're struggling with some touches right there in the defensive mid side of the field, and giving them some opportunities with some space to make some runs, and some help back there. That's what we really need to.
Credit
be
to
looking for.
Poteet as well. They've really been bringing the intensity on both sides,
Yeah.
offensively and defensively.
Yeah. So there's Rainey coming up.
good
That's
decision.
fine. I like it.
There you go.
Let's use the width. I like it back here. And here we go. Here's Katie over to Jolie, and Rain got us.
18-12 left here in the half. Want to tell you about our friends at BT Medical real quick. Go visit their store where you can find wheelchairs and hospital beds, as well as many other necessary medical equipment. And don't worry if you can't leave the house. They offer convenient delivery services as well as 24/7 on-call services. Keep your business local with BT Medical. Supplying equipment with care.
All right,
Good.
defense is swarming. All right, but here we go. And all right, so I like it. We're swarming. We're making it difficult on them now. Let's at least do that. I like it. It's bad luck on the clear there. And so a weak shot, but that's what happens when you're contesting. Anna right on this girl, not letting her get a free shot. Something tells me she can put it right on the frame if we give her the opportunity to do so. We got to make it difficult. Let's make it tough on them. And that's what I like to see, like a difference between a couple of minutes ago and right now.
Absolutely.
Every time the ball was around that 18 mark, we're swarming them and getting them a little panicky as well. So what I'd like to see is us string a few passes together, make some runs like we're typically used to doing. We really haven't done that, though, dribbling off the ball just a little bit. And so now we're playing kickball, and we've done that several times, and that's just not going to work for us in any scenario whatsoever.
Yeah, really haven't gotten an opportunity to have any possessions on this side of the field.
We need to work the ball up the field with intention. So about halfway through, coming up, not quite, almost halfway through, and they're controlling the pace and possession, and so And then we want that center forward to stay high. And we got a pass that here we go. Stabbing a little bit, and she is taking a shot, and nice save by the keeper. That's a dangerous shot, really uncontested. And we, thank goodness, we got away with one.
That's a really good look on her part.
All right, here's
There we
Haley.
go.
And Jolie should be coming up on the backside. Let's see if we can get it over there.
Good job, Haley.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it should
take
be
a
a
corner.
corner. Yep. Oh,
No,
save
they
it
may
for-
not have touched it, I guess, but it is really coming down. But just a little bit of mojo like that, and that's fine. You know, find a little bit of confidence on that half of the field. We can score quickly, and that's going to take get us a couple of options, some bona fide shots on goal. That's when our mojo will come alive. We've seen it time and time again, so I hope that happens soon.
Looks like we had Zoe Crump check in there.
I like it. Now I like the move. We really struggled in that holding mid part. So we moved Emma Romero. That's going to be her home during the playoffs. That's where she needs to be playing for the rest of the night. And then you have Zoe Crump that did a real nice job filling in on the outside wing. Outside back. So she's playing left back now, and she's going to be all over this girl out here. That's one thing about her. She has a motor that doesn't quit, and I like that little adjustment because I think that middle part of the field will take all the pressure off of our defensive line. What do you think, Coach? You agree with that?
I do. She's been really solid there. I mean, for about 2 months now, honestly, and obviously very versatile player. She can play in a lot of spots.
We have some opportunities. At least we're making a couple little runs. Try to connect some of those little easy negative balls there were some options open right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see Haley kind of find some of those easy passes.
Yeah.
Because and there's times where we need to swing it across the face of the goal too, and she does a nice job of that. But that's where we gotta, like tonight, it's going to be easier to find the easy passes to feed than some of those.
Oh, there's a
other-
turnover. All right, Anna. Oh, so close. Got to connect that on the feet
little
right
much,
there. Yeah.
little much on the pass.
Good steal. That's a foul.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's right. Let's go. That's what we need. We need the goalpost gods to be on our side right now. Let's put one upper 90. Totally capable.
13,
Made one
30
earlier
now.
this year from further than
Yeah,
this.
it was a little ways out. I'd like to see a little hook. And I'd like to see everybody else we got crashing the goal. It's wet. It's going to be hard to judge. There's going to be some spin on the ball, and that is not what we need. We got a corner kick right now. We got to get a hold of it, give ourselves a chance. But we'll take a corner. So Addie coming up to do the corner. Looks like I like that idea. Nope, Haley going to take the corner. Haley's been rainbowing some nice corner kicks all season long. I'll be curious to see how these go. It's slick. All right, now Addie's going up and going to do it. She can put them up too.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice ball by Addie. We'll do another corner kick. Well, no, it's still in. I thought that was going out.
I did as well.
That was a nice corner kick. And Mackenzie battling. Okay, here's a turnover. Oh my gosh, good turn by the defender there. And let's calm down. And so here we go. We are really need to make a good decision here. We're out of the goal. Let's get back in the goal. Get back in the goal as quickly as possible. In the goal. In the goal. Guys, this is really good for us because we got to fix this and make some decisions. And we hadn't been under attack like this, and we're getting confused and we're making it a little difficult on ourselves at times. So let's get it under control. We can still do it. I know we are capable. But I like it. We push down, utilizing our potent offense down here. We have some options. And you can see the congestion already from a positioning standpoint. Emma's going to, she's primarily been a defender. She's going to be more defensive-minded, and she's going to stay connected with that defense a little more. And that technical ability, too, she's not going to lose out on a lot of 50-50 balls. She wins a lot. She can create a lot of space off the dribble, and she's going to find some lanes as well. So I think that's going to settle it down, and it's going to create a little congestion down there that we really needed. And nice cross, and thank goodness for that one.
10:55 left here in the first half. Triple Crown Roofing is your local roofing experts. From repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, they are the easy choice when it comes to roofing. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today at 903-689-0800. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right. Also, I want to tell you about our friends over at Sabo Provisions. They go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for their valued customer. Their store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Do yourself a huge favor and go check them out on the square. Also, Gary's Pest Control helps homeowners and business owners control bug and pest infestations all throughout East Texas. They immediately assess and address current pest infestations and help you prevent them from happening again in the future. Give them a call today at 966-588-3279.
You know what? I don't mind clearing the ball here. I mean, and it is still in bounds, and I would need our team to go ahead and keep on trucking. But, hey, I would rather, when in doubt, clear that out of there right now. It got a little congested, and I'm happy that we did that. Here comes McKenzie.
That's a great steal.
Yeah.
Great step right there.
And so here we go. There's Romero with a good, easy touch and nice distribution.
Good pass.
And
come on, guys.
A little heavy on the touch. Let's get it cleaned up. I know Anna's going to be. She knows that. She's had a couple of touches that are a little much. She'll clean it up and adjust. But we got 9 minutes left in the first half, and it'd be nice to ping a few of those together and create some runs right before halftime. That's really what we need. So nice battle right here.
Effort.
This girl came to play. This looks like they're attacking mid. I can't see the number. She's got a long ponytail, but she's been battling with several of our girls. All right, let's go wide. Let's go wide. All right, here's Zoe. Nice touch. Look at Anna, and no. They are really pinging the passes. Got space for days, and let's.
No, he's gonna cut. Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Absolutely, no doubt. Make everybody reset. Zoe winning another, one-on-one battle though. Great job.
I like that adjustment. You can't do anything about it now, but I wish we kind of come out that way. But it was nice read by the coach, kind of making an adjustment, seeing something that needed to be addressed over there. Oh my gosh, here we go, Natalie. Oh my gosh, what a good little run.
Shoot the ball.
Oh my gosh, what a good run. So that is what I'm talking about. A little bit of mojo. I mean, the drive by Natalie to come up there and just fight. I know she heard the footsteps stomping behind her, and she's still able to go fight for it. She's not letting up on a 50-50 ball. She's not very big, and you wouldn't know it by the way she's playing. Doing a nice job filling in for Rowan Faircloth tonight and earning some of those minutes. So those are the chances. Those are the ones that will bring us back alive and then maybe put them on their heels a little bit from a Mesquite Poteet standpoint. So they know we're coming with 7:20 left in the half.
Good step, Jolie. Or sorry, Addie. That was Addie. All right, here we go. We got the possession on our end. It's always a good decision to pass to Emma.
Yeah. And so it looks like Flecker came in substituted in for Haley. And hey, Flecker's been playing some good soccer. She's going out there and fighting too. And here we go. We turn the ball over. Now we got a through ball. And thank goodness it didn't work out. But that's where we're doing some unforced turnovers or uncontested turnovers. And we just need, hopefully in the second half, hopefully the halftime speech is, guys, stay calm. y'all are capable of it, and we're just. But when you've played for a couple of months and haven't had any
any adversity, we haven't had any, and so I'm glad we needed some to see how we respond and put some pressure on us in some certain areas. Obviously, this is a playoff format for a reason, and these are situations we're going to be in in the next, could be next Tuesday night, could be next Thursday, Friday night, and so.
And I like this battle. You have the I think it's number 8, the long ponytail. I said earlier I couldn't see her. She's a great little soccer player. You see her and Anna Williams battling all night. They're having some good battles out there. Bad conditions. They both want to win. There's nothing on the line here really, but there's both teams want to compete. It's going to be a good battle. And here's Zoe Crump. Good job, Zoe.
Another 50-50.
Nice. I mean,
she wins
I like the adjustment.
She just does. She always comes out. You talked about it a month ago.
Yeah.
Zoe wins one-on-one battles.
And that's another type scenario that, she would have never been played out there, but we had some personnel issues. We were missing.
Here we go.
40. Heavy touch. We were missing several people. The last day of spring break, we had a game, and just for various reasons, she played on the outside wing or outside back and played a nice game out there. So well-earned minutes for Zoe.
Down to just 5 minutes left here in the half. Poteet leading 1-0.
And that's where we have done a lot of passing to the other team tonight, which we have not seen a lot of that this year. And that's got to be the halftime speech. Be intentional. Settle down, be intentional, because we're just giving the ball back and creating all kinds of pressure on ourselves over and over and over. And you feel it. Like you feel it as a fan. You feel it certainly as a player down there. And so let's just get it under control. That's got to be the halftime speech.
Yeah. Half winded down, just 4:20 left here. Don't go anywhere during halftime. We have the A&S halftime show as always. Hopefully Ladycats finish this half strong.
So
we had an opportunity there. We'd have connected that one because they only have one person back.
Yeah. I understand that taking your shot. I totally get it. And that is a little bit different than just clearing the ball and hoping somebody's there type deal. But I get what we're trying to do because that's quick. That might be an opportunity to slip one in. Soccer could be a cruel game. They've controlled this match and had a few more shots on goal than us. But we would love to tie this thing up right before halftime with a little breakaway. And that's throw in Sulphur Springs.
Just 3.5 minutes left here in the half.
And this half's kind of gone by pretty quick.
Yeah, especially being the 30-minute halves, And then I believe getting a shortened halftime as well, so it might be a quick night.
And then here.
At least disrupts there a little bit. I will say, I mention it every single time we cover these Ladycats games, but every time I see Mackenzie more and more, I'm a fan of hers.
Yep. Hey, I mean, she's definitely gotten a lot of minutes this year, and from the first time we saw her walk on the field to right now, a significant improvement.
Oh, yeah.
And then her getting some club ball action, too. That's where she's going to get really good, and by the time she's a senior, here we go. And a little heavy again. We're just giving it back to the Mesquite Poteet, and if we're going to do that, we need to be. If we're going to play long ball like that, we really need to be, doing it to the flags and letting them run out there. But
correct.
We're punching it right up to their back line, and it's
got to go wide if you're going to do that.
We're not giving ourselves a fair chance when that happens. But I would say, like back to Mackenzie, like after she's getting the experience and things like that. And getting good with technical ability, as good as she is with athleticism, that comes with time, and that comes with repetition and experience. And, I mean, she's freshman, and she's played more than any other freshman out there, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
And so that's part of it is growth. And she'll look back on film and things like that, and when she gets her shot, when she's a senior, that's going to be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Back. Thank goodness they had a bad touch.
Goodness. We turned her loose.
All right, and a lucky
Out wide,
opportunity
out
for
wide.
us. Okay, I'm fine with that.
You have to.
Okay, let's
Push the clock being at a minute.
well, I'm a big fan of asking Coach Faircloth, hey, you're a coach. If you're Coach, and I always say on the other team, like, what would you be saying? What about us? If you're Coach Brenda, what do you think? What kind of conversation do you think she's having?
Well, obviously, we didn't start as fast as we usually do, and so, we've had bad touches. We've got to possess the ball better, pass the feed. Even when we're not passing the feed, and we're trying to lead them. It's been too heavy, and we haven't been able to run to it. But nothing that can't be fixed. Obviously, we've played better than this, but there are some conditions out there. It's raining, and we're playing a good 5A team, and they're pressuring us a little differently than some of our district opponents did. So there are plenty of adjustments to be made, and I have no doubt we'll make some. And
Clear the ball. Thank you. My gosh, thank goodness.
Yeah, we'll do it for the first half here. Ladycats trailing 1-0. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back for the Bell Concrete the A&S halftime show, and we'll be back to recap everything we've seen here in the first half.
Air Conditioning is your family-owned and operated hometown air conditioning business. We have been serving the heating and cooling needs of Hopkins and surrounding counties for over 31 years. We work hard to provide award-winning customer service on every call, and our friendly service techs are available 24 hours a day. We offer the industry's highest-rated products, servicing all brands. Whether it's new or existing, residential or commercial, A&S Air Conditioning is here to serve you. Call us today at 903-885-8072 and let us help make your home or business comfortable and more efficient.
Welcome to our family-owned hardware store since 1994. Here at Hooten's Hardware, we offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square foot of materials in stock, we're sure to have everything you need for any job. We only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is our top priority. Our staff is knowledgeable and experienced and happy to assist you in finding the right materials for your next project. So stop in and experience the Hooten's Hardware difference today. And remember, we're more than just nuts and bolts.
Here at J. Hodge Chevrolet, we have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We are proud to offer an extensive selection of new and used vehicles. Our knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. We also provide a top-notch service experience with our state-of-the-art service center and our award-winning team of certified technicians. We're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that we are even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give us a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go see Jay.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
I'm Pastor Joel T. Meyer of the Way Bible Church, and we are so excited to invite you to one of our 4 Easter services this year. We have a Saturday service, March 30th at 5 o'clock, and 3 Sunday morning worship services, March 31st at 8:30, 10 o'clock, and 11:30. We have powerful worship, fun for kids of all ages, and a dynamic message that will impact your life. The tomb is empty. The price has been paid in full. Come join us for Easter at the Way.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North Texas. Our community banking roots run deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome, my name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the Market President for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call. Stop by or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
Almost ready for the second half of action here at Gerald Prim Stadium. Again, a shortened game, just 30-minute halves here tonight, so it is going a bit quicker. Again, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? Call our friends over at A&S Air Conditioning. They'll find the perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair for over 31 years. Also, as always, want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire. Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires, bringing together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving Hopkins County for over 25 years. Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs is hiring home building team members. Home building team member starting pay is $23 an hour with opportunities to grow. They provide excellent benefits, including paid time off to support causes that you care about. Join their team and build your career with Clayton today. If you're interested in applying, call 903-439-0242. And finally, when you have a sports injury, Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is the team to trust. With fellowship sports medicine orthopedic surgeon Dr. Christopher Meltsakos and hand fellowship trained orthopedic surgeon Dr. Christian Douthit, your health is in good hands. To schedule an appointment in Sulphur Springs, call 903-885-6688. So Coach Woody, obviously trailing 1-0 at the half, and that goal came within just the first few minutes of the game. It's been scoreless since then, but
You know, we made a couple of little adjustments, and we've made it a little more difficult for them when they're down there. So we've had some moments, and we had a legitimate goal-scoring opportunity that I think that's what they needed. They know, our Ladycats know they have the ability to go down there and score, and we had a nice little run down there and almost were able to do so. So we've got to control the midfield. We got to figure out how that's the strength of our team, over and over and over, setting up the entire runs and building up from the back all the way through the midfield, finding our wingers, finding the forward, and part of that, there's a little bit. You're going to have Natalie. She's used to making some runs against some JV opponents. You know, when you have Rowan up there playing at center forward, she's really, really talented about playing with her back to the keeper and receiving the ball, like playing to feet. We're not just looking for a through ball. So there's that chemistry and that mojo that they just know where they're going to be. I wish we had that tonight. We don't, and that's soccer. So we got to, that's part of it. And I'm sure they're talking about some of those strategic things down there. Natalie's been doing a good job. She's hungry. She wants to. That'd be pretty cool for her to go put one in the back of the net. But we'd take one from anybody.
Yeah, we would. Absolutely.
So it looks like the same way we came off the field, with the exception we have Haley Schultz on the right wing now. They're flip-flopping Jolie and Addie. And Jolie and Haley. So Haley's on the right forward side, Jolie's on the left forward side. I'd like to see some control and some pace coming from Addie Fenton and Anna Williams. And I think that Emma Romero will do a good job of finding them, but they've got to find a way to control the tempo right there in the middle of the field. If we can't do that, it's going to be a long second half. Got a lot of options. All right, let's keep doing it. A lot of options.
Emma making that move right there is just already such
That's
a
the
huge
run we were talking about.
Absolutely.
Natalie's right there, and here we go. We missed it. So we're giving the ball right back to them. We've got to get this under control. That's the kind of run we're used to making.
Well, that's the opportunity that we're looking for right there. We've got to be able to have a good touch on that ball and turn and give ourselves a chance to put it in the back of the net.
But it did just play out the way we just talked about. And I'd hoped. Coming from the back, Emma's going to find our attacking mids, and let's do it. Let's do it over and over and over.
That's who we've got to be, no doubt about it. That's who we've been. That's who we got to be. Absolutely.
We wait for the throw-in. Muddy Jake's is your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment with a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices. Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch any game. Also, be sure to stop by on Thursday nights, which is tonight, for Queen of Hearts, and Monday nights for Trivia Night. You can go to their Facebook right now and vote for what the next Trivia Night is going to be. A few options there on their social media. I believe Adult Swim nights like Family Guy and Rick and Morty is one of the main options right now.
Oh, wow.
How would you do on Family Guy trivia night, Woody?
It'd be terrible.
Yeah, would you?
Watch it.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I have some of the funniest, clips from it I'm familiar with, but I don't watch it on a regular basis.
It's only been on TV for 25 years now, so.
Has it really?
I think so, yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've missed that one.
Started in the late 90s anyway. I'm not exactly sure how many years, but.
Good step by Mackenzie right there, marking that girl and get in front and getting the header.
All right, so here's a throw in for Mesquite Poteet. It's easier for us to say up here, but I'd like to see at least clear the ball down the field. If we don't have the ability, there wasn't a lot of options from a passing standpoint.
No,
let's get
weren't.
the ball out of there.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot of space in the middle of the field, and here we go again, and we're just kind of giving it back to the Mesquite Poteet. We're not really being intentional, and I think we were hoping somebody was there, maybe. I don't know, but we just got to work it up. It's that long ball type stuff. That's going to be hard to do against this team. They've got a pretty quick back line. They stay in position real well.
They've done a good job of staying connected. All right, Emma's got it.
All right, here we go, Natalie. Give her some help. Throw in Sulphur Springs.
I want to remind everyone real quick, April 15th is right around the corner, so go be sure to see our friends over at D&B Loans. Walk-ins are welcome, and currently they're offering extended hours, and they have Saturdays open. With over 30 years of tax experience, they're the team to trust. They also have electronic filing available to make it a little more convenient.
All right, Mackenzie on the throw-in. She could probably throw it into Addie Fenton right there if she really wanted to. I wouldn't have a problem with going ahead and do it.
I think Mackenzie's throw-ins are basically a corner, you know what I mean, from right there. It's an advantage to us whenever people play the ball, out of the sidelines. When you have somebody like Mackenzie that can go throw it in as far as she does.
And nice pressure, so let's take advantage of this. We've got all the time in the world. Let's make some good. So here we go, turnover.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just a common theme.
Oh, there's one for us.
And that's fine. They have made some mistakes too. I mean, they do a good job of possessing the ball. They're winning some space battles, being able to dribble with a little bit of control, some good technical, and just split two defenders that we stabbed at it. And thank goodness for Rainey Johnson.
Wow, great play, Rainey. Great step, man. She's under control. A lot of poise there in that 1v1 battle.
Jolie been quiet a little bit tonight. I know she's ready to get in the action, but they're battling. I mean, they're no foul. Okay, it is a foul call. I thought it was. I mean, they're all over. Jolie's normally the one clobbering everybody, but they've been playing her pretty tough. They've been playing Anna tough. They're very physical, and the deeper and deeper we get into the playoffs, this is going to be I mean, there's a reason they've won 18 ball games this year.
No doubt about it. You don't.
And they're not even the number one in their district.
Yeah, you don't sneak up and win 18 games.
Right.
They're talented. Obviously well coached. They've got great space. They've obviously got a good plan. They've been taught really how to play really good soccer.
And we got are we going to call a foul? No? I think we are. No? Are we going to call it? Did we call a foul? No, we did not. Looked like a little scissor sweep on Anna there.
I thought so.
Just straight up a trip, but hey, maybe it was unintentional. Away from the play, maybe they didn't see it. I don't know.
Now here we go.
Number 8's battling. She's a good soccer player.
She's a really good midfielder.
And so we are a turnover machine. We have been really struggling. And but I'll tell you, that number 8, she's been wreaking havoc with our midfield all night long. A really exceptional job. Melanie Gonzalez, I believe her name is. We have a roster that was provided to us. Playing a really good. You can tell she can play some soccer. So all right, here's a run, and we checked up. Did not win that 50-50 ball. And there's a handball. We have not gotten in a groove consistently tonight. We've seen some moments. I sure would like for us to put one in the back of the net, but it's going to take a string of passes and working the ball up the field, or something, a mistake that we take advantage of. I mean, that's a possibility too. If we could get a mistake, a mistake ball in the back of the net too, to match theirs, that would be outstanding. Throw in Sulphur Springs. 23:15 left in the second half.
Josh Bowman is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage, and that's why he will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Also, Erin Neal is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance in Rockwall. She began her career back in 1999 and was born and raised in the Dallas area. If you're in the Rockwall or Dallas area, give her a call at 972-285-0381 to see how she can help you today.
Those are the mistakes I'm talking about right there. Bad touch, bad touch. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Good job by that keeper coming out. Natalie was hunting. I mean, that's part of it. A mistake would be awesome.
Great
we'll
steal
take
by
one.
Anna. There you go. Good touch, Addie.
And, I mean, to Addie's defense, she had 3 people on her immediately. And here we are, turnover. But, you know, when you can have a team that can maintain their shape and condense on the defensive side and spread out on the offensive side, kind of like a slinky, it always feels like we have 2 of their players on us every time we touch it. Hey, that's by design. I mean, they're doing a good job of it. We actually have a little bit of space right here. Number 8 in the mix, winning balls. She's a tough player. Doing a fine job. Anna right back to Jolie. And Jolie is, I don't know what position Jolie's playing, but.
She came way over here. I think she's still playing left forward. But
okay. I didn't know if they made an
we
adjustment.
didn't say anything about, Haley starting up there at right forward. She's fresh off her state championship, last Friday when it was powerlifting state champion, now back on the soccer field tonight.
Yeah. State champion. That has a nice ring to it.
It does, yeah. It's one of one, they would say.
Yeah. All right. I mean, they're on it. They're honest. They're honest like we're on teams normally.
That's
I mean,
right.
that's what it is. They're winning a lot of 50-50 balls. We've got some girls that can play some soccer. So, but you know what? They're physical. I'm glad we're turning it up from a physicality standpoint. That's what it's going to take.
We had to have this game. We had to have this game to get us ready. Just the speed of play, the adversity, the 1v1 matchups, having to play it faster because, there are two, you get the ball, there's 2 or 3 girls on you. You've got to get the ball, get rid of it. We haven't had those opportunities in the last month with our schedule. And so tonight to play a really good 5A team and make us play faster, make us play more physical, put us in some adverse conditions. It's nothing but good can come from this.
Right. And then you got to look at it too. When you look at our starting lineup, nice pass to Jolie. Jolie's got a little bit of space. She has not had space, but there's old number 8. She's right up on it. Okay, here goes. Here's some Haley and a little much on the pass. But Addie Jones, she's typically playing one of the outside backs. She's not in the lineup tonight. Yeah. Obviously, Rowan's not in the lineup tonight. We got to figure out how to win with a lot of different personnels. But is the outcome going to be a little bit different? You can't say this because your daughter. We have the all-time leading scorer, Rowan Faircloth, at center forward. Not that Natalie's not doing a fine job, but she has got some mojo and chemistry. It's going to be nice having her back for the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
And like I said, Natalie's been doing an outstanding job filling in. And but that's a big loss. No matter what program you are, you have a 40-goal scorer, and that's just part of it. So I'll be glad to have her back.
Yeah, she's excited to get back. We're excited for the playoffs next Tuesday night and putting our best 11 out there and putting our best foot forward and tie a bow on a great season, by going into the playoffs and having a deep playoff run. We've had a wonderful year and
sure
the undefeated district champions And as we say in coaching, what we say, the new season starts next Tuesday night, and so
sure does.
We have our non-district schedule, with the tournaments that kind of prepare you for district, and then obviously they went through district, undefeated, and so after tonight, just kind of putting all that behind you, and all you've got is one game at a time, and
And it's fun hollering and hooting and hollering, and going undefeated, not giving up goals. And we played some tough teams up in the preseason as well.
We did,
I
absolutely.
mean, but at the end of the day, it's been a little while since we've been challenged, and that's the only downside to playing in a small district that's a little bit weaker on the talent side. Not taking anything away from those teams, but it's a different caliber that we're going to see in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
And there they are.
This speed of play is like Anna having to play that right there. Like I don't know that Anna's really had to do that a whole lot in the last month, and obviously she can.
You're right.
Which is what she just did, was be physical, and
there's Joey.
Great run. Oh, that's in the box.
In the box.
That's in the box.
Wow.
Oh, come on, bud.
That was really, really close.
2 feet outside the box.
Yeah. So
great run by Joey, though.
I'm shocked
Great
you're
pass,
not seeing a
great
card right there.
That was
because
from
that
behind.
was from behind and
Absolutely.
stopping a goal-scoring run, and we're not going to pull a card out. I'm cool with it not being in the box. It was outside. But I'm shocked that you're not going to have because if you don't card them, they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And so let's go ahead and give us I know we're capable. Let's put it on frame right here. And let's crash. Make up for this foul. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
We had a shot. Natalie got a shot.
That's what we wanted. I mean, it's a tough I mean, you saw Maya struggle with it. It's tough. You got a little spin on it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got mojo. 16:55 left. Let's keep pressing. They're feeling it.
Well, I know this throw-in's going to go down there.
All right, here we go. We got Addie. She's got the wheels. Nice cross and nice job by the keeper.
Great cross by Addie, giving us an opportunity there.
There's 10. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. And that's a handball. That's a handball.
Oh,
okay.
Addie just fights through it. God, it's a great job. Let's go. Finish. Oh, that's from behind, too.
Let's get the card out, guys.
Yeah, that's.
At what point are we going to end up like that? That's what's frustrating watching soccer sometimes. That's how, as a ref, that's how you draw the line in the sand.
That's right.
2 fouls behind, right when we're in a goal-scoring position, and no cards yet. I don't understand that. There should have been a yellow. Don't mean to be critical. We've got good refs. I appreciate what they do, but like that's how you make it crystal clear what you're standing for or not. Get it back right here, Addie. Right in the back of the net.
No, it's a good shot.
Good shot.
Good look at it right there.
And we've
continue.
got the
some
mojo.
We've got some momentum right now. Good move.
And we just don't give them any chance, though. We're
there you go, Anna. Oh, so close, guys. The idea is there. The opening is there. We got to execute.
We got them on their heels a little bit. It sure would be a different ball game if it were 0-0.
Emma will slide tackle you. That was awesome. Well done, Emma.
And here's turnover. I mean, we are. I mean, here's the deal. They're going to press us a little more than we're used to, and it's going to make us make faster reaction times, and it's going to make us make mistakes. That's what's happening now.
Come on.
That's what,
Don't be offsides. Don't be offsides.
But that's what's happening. They're pressuring us more. We have less reaction time. Sometimes it feels like we have all day to make decisions.
That's right.
And that's what happens. We're making mistakes, and they're forcing a little mistakes. And but they're settling into it.
You can see how much faster we are playing right now, and the urgency and the intensity that we are playing that we really haven't had to play with. And so this is so good for our team to be put in these situations. In this situation right here where they've got the ball back down there, and we've got to communicate on defense. And we've got a 3-ball possibility right there. Got to step to it.
What you're going to see, too, though, the pace and the intensity and the contact, you're going to see more of that up in the club ball games. So these girls that have club experience that are actively playing club ball right now, that's where, take a look at Anna and take a look at Addie and take a look at Rainey. She's got some club ball experience. Emma Romero,
Jolie.
I mean, they've upped their intensity level. And when they do, the rest of the team is as well. Everybody's got to feel that sense of urgency coming because you got 13:53 left, and let's capitalize. Let's capitalize on momentum. It's a real thing. And
great steal by Jolie.
Good battle.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Jolie.
You don't see Jolie having equal battles too often. She's usually winning them all.
She wins everyone.
Same could be said for several of these players, but I'll tell you what, the most impressive, I've said it before, they have a lot of players that can play, but I want to name her name again because she deserves it. Melanie Gonzalez for Mesquite Poteet. She's been really, really doing a fine job out on the midfield, and, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. All right, I like it. Let's keep it going. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it going. Back to Romero. We're battling. I like it.
We are.
Same pressure on her that we were not pressuring like that in the first half.
No, this is the speed of play and the type of game that we needed to go play again. Good job by Anderson in the passing lane right there.
Uh-oh. And nice. I like how we closed the gap.
Yeah, well done, Rainey. We're pressuring them. There we go. We got a turnover. Here we go. Good pressure from Haley.
What are we doing, girls? It makes no sense whatsoever what we did right there. Hate to be critical, but guys, we literally just gave them almost another goal for free without any even trying. We're getting confused and panicking, and we literally almost just gave a pass in. Let's tap in.
Should have.
I don't understand what just happened there.
Yeah.
Total breakdown. I hope we watch some film, this week or next week, and clean some of it up. I don't understand what just happened.
We definitely need, I think it's just a little communication issue.
But we asked for pressure on the back line,
That's right.
And we got it.
Oh, we've got to have it. We need 11 and a half more minutes of it.
But I'll tell you what, I do like the middle of the field has been completely different now. The intensity level, creating some runs and some passes since we're field general down there. She's finding, creating it, making it more difficult for their team. We were making it easy for them like we did down here just a second ago. But the first half we made it easy on them.
I think you can see how much better Addie and Anna are playing in this second half with Emma there.
Correct. I agree.
Just the passes are crisper. It's to their feet. It's under control. Example 25 of Emma just keeping control. Yep. And there's the pass to Addie. Got to touch it better. But Emma, great job, Emma, just controlling the ball right there and making, finding the midfielders up top. And there's Emma again. And finding Anna. Just absolutely what we need. That's a foul. Thank you.
So at what point are we going to get the card out?
In a playoff warm-up game, you're probably not. That's the whole. But in a
playoff warm-up game, you have the third hard foul.
Agreed.
And you got to think about injuries.
I know.
But when you don't card, it's going to continue to happen.
Yeah.
It's just going to continue to happen. It's frustrating as a fan, and but at least that one wasn't from behind.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just a cheap
great
little
job.
foul.
Man, that was a great touch by Anna. Wow, nice pass.
So at that point, we got to give it back. They're just dominating us physically and getting away with it. Let's give it back. Because what they don't want our mojo. They're trying to take our mojo away, and so that's what I would do. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
If there's no consequence for it, I'm not going to let you beat me up. I'm going to beat you up too. Mm-hmm. And so I know a player or two that are going to give it back here in a second. So, I hate to be that way, but, at the end of the day, if there's no consequence for it, give it back.
Mm-hmm. No, soccer's really one of those true sports where the referee does need to control those kinds of things.
Yeah. And there's Zoe Crump.
That's fine. Reset. Well done, Zoe. Way to get back.
8:51 left to go. East Texas Physical Therapy is a provider of physical therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence. They hope that you will return to their facility for all your rehab needs.
What'd you say, Coach?
I was, Anna took that, won that 1v1 off the sideline right there.
8 minutes. It's an eternity in soccer. So again,
Zoe Crump winning another one. Great pass, Zoe to Anna. That's a foul.
At what point are we going to do something about it? Yeah. Just never.
Doesn't look like it.
Continual fouling. I remember Anna got a card for continual fouling, and I didn't understand it because she hadn't fouled anybody. But when you keep fouling the same player over and over and over, that's continual fouling.
Yeah. Agreed.
Let's make something happen. Or back to what I said, let's give it back then, because they don't want our mojo to happen.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Give her an option, Anna.
There we go. Here we go.
And we just gave the ball back.
Haley's got to make that run right there.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious, if the Lady Cats were able to tie it up, how would they end it? Just in regulation?
It just ended in a tie.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing that I would like to see is it doesn't mean anything, but given PK opportunities, because that will be a playoff situation.
Yeah.
Now it's pouring down rain, and so I'm not advocating for people staying out there any longer than this. But if it was, I have seen playoff warm-up games where you do work PKs at the end just because you're going into the playoffs where there will be a PK situation possibly.
So Corey and I were talking about this. In the playoffs, the overtime format is, if it's tied at the end of regulation, you go to overtime periods first before
two 10-minute periods.
2 10-minute periods. Okay, awesome. And then it would go to penalty kicks.
Yes. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the score at the end of the first 10-minute period.
You have to play both of them.
You have to play both of them.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Not a sudden death. Not a.
Yes.
Okay.
No golden goal, anything like that.
Awesome. I feel like that
Emma
would be very
Romero gave it
intense.
up and won it back. That's what we like to see.
Yeah. Her being there has really changed this entire second half.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's a touch we need to get. It's been a struggle all night. We're giving it up.
That's a great steal by Anna. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh my gosh. And that's a goal kick.
Another great opportunity, though.
Right now, there's 6 minutes left.
We've controlled the second half of this game.
We need to up the intensity level.
We have played a lot better.
The most intense we need to high press the stuff out of them, because they would love to just pass the ball around and waste time and go sneak out of here back to Dallas.
There we go.
Win. They're slowing it down a little bit. You see that?
Nobody, Zoe, of course. Zoe's going to win another one.
All right, throw in Sulphur Springs. Let's
well
run.
done, Zoe Crump.
I want to see the sense of urgency. I like running to the ball. We're not jogging to go get the throw in. Let's go. Let's throw the ball in. Zoe again.
Of course. Well done, Zoe.
And then we've got a touch here. Let's make a good decision. Let's make a good decision. All right, throw it. Let's go. Throw in Sulphur Springs. 4:53 left. This is a lifetime. We have a lifetime of chance in soccer minutes. We have so much opportunity right here. All right, come on. Let's make a run. All right, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Fan it across the face of the goal. And goal kick.
Yeah, time's starting to wind down in this one. Just 4:20 to go. Still a 1-0 game.
I don't know what that is. Time's running down. Keeper wasting time. Smart tactical play.
Yeah, we've wasted literally 30 seconds of.
Yeah. I mean, it's good stuff. Keep fouling us from behind, no consequence, no call. I mean, I'd keep doing it too.
I'm really proud of our defense in the second half. We've done a really good
stepped it
job
up.
in our possession. We've done amazing. We've got to continue to be this kind of team, you know, in the playoffs.
All right, here we go. Jolie's dangerous. I like it. So we're not trying to force it now. Well, I say that, and then we forced it, but we're playing what was given to us instead of just trying to force balls. And I like working, the entire field that way. But at the same time, hey, let's do what we do best, and let's work this ball up the field to the midfield, and let's get a bona fide shot on goal. All right, let's row. Let's go. Let's go. Sense of urgency here. That's what we need. Sense of urgency. Let's go.
Called a penalty on us somehow. I did not see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That's unique.
Huh. And we ducked out of the way.
We knew Maya was right there behind us.
You know, it obviously goes without saying, but like we had mentioned earlier, it's been 6 weeks, even 2 months since he played in any of these kind of games. Obviously, much better to get the quote-unquote wake-up call.
Absolutely.
Now.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, it's good, and the second half we cleaned a lot of stuff up and played them with a high level of intensity, and so there you go. Hey, good for Romero. Hey, chop her down just like they've done to us, because look, no consequence there either. So that's what happens when you allow it, and that's what we should have been doing 10 minutes ago, because it'll make them give them second thoughts. But I mean, they're a good physical team, and I can't blame them. But they're gonna take their time, set this shot up. They'd love to put one more dagger in our throat right here too. So hopefully they'll skyrocket this thing. Thank you very much. Run and go get it. Where's the ball?
Should be one right behind the goal.
Run and go get the ball. Let's go. Sense of urgency. We got 1:26 left. Let's go. That's where we need to be focused on this stuff too. That's what needs to be discussed on film day. Run. We got 1:18 left. We're down 1-0. Sense of urgency. Let's go.
And Emma's got it.
Good defense from Poteet there.
And we just we're a turnover machine tonight, over and over and over. But that give it to Mesquite Poteet. They're a good team, man.
Oh, they're a good team.
They pressured us and they made us turn the ball over tonight.
No, that's the kind of game we needed to play in.
But
a
hey,
little more intense, a little higher level. This is a lot higher level game than we've been playing in.
This game,
without question.
This team, it was really good for us. We, I'd say we controlled the match in the second half. It stinks that we lost based on an error.
Yeah.
But
no, it's been.
That's soccer.
We played them. We played them even. I mean, we made the mistake that gave up the goal, but we've played them even. We've done some really, really good things defensively. Missing some players up top that definitely would make a difference in the game.
Yeah.
Especially with just the chemistry, maybe not just goals, but just between the midfield and the forwards, and kind of having somebody up there that they're used to passing to and those kind of things. We haven't had as many offensive opportunities as we usually have in the past.
At the same time, you have, that's going to be how somebody goes home is off of a mistake.
Sure.
This was a tight game, and
Absolutely.
we made the biggest mistake. And and we lost 1-0. But that's I would rather have this game happen and lose 1-0 rather than to smoke this team 7-0.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we've lived that life for the last month.
Yeah.
And it's just not reality of what you're going to get in the second and the third rounds. And so we've we just got to continue to watch this film and learn. And man, this was a great playoff warm-up game. This is exactly what our team needed, and to do that.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? Maya's going to go watch this thing and beat herself up, and she doesn't need to, because then if she does that, Maya, when you're listening, go watch last year when we played Palestine, and you had the save of the season. Like for every mistake, there you have 10 other things that you're kicking butt at. So don't beat yourself up. Learn from it, and be ready to roll when the playoffs come around.
Woody, Coach Faircloth, as always, I want to thank both of y'all so much for being here with us tonight. And before we get out of here, I want to make sure all of our viewers at home know I got to tell you about some of our advertisers throughout the course of the night, but Oh, okay. Are we still rolling?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe PKs. I'm not exactly sure what's
Okay,
going
well,
on.
if that's the case, I need to tell you about a few
Go
more of
ahead.
our advertisers while we've got a second. Starting with our friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. When you work with Katie, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about finding you and your family the perfect home, be sure to call her at 903-243-2304. Also, let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Sheedy over at Amethyst Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amethyst specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing as well as physical, occupational, and speech therapies on top of medical social work and certified nurse aides. Also our friends over at the stadium at Burgerland. Go see them. They pride themselves on exceptional food with equally exceptional service. Their Burgerland promises the tea is sweet, the burgers are greasy, and their large fries are indeed large. The food is fresh and they cook it right there in front of you. And don't just take our word for it. Next time you're in the mood for a good old-fashioned burger, visit their lively hole-in-the-wall joint on the square. Come see how they are creating Burgerland fans one burger at a time. And their hours are 11 to 2 on Wednesday and then 11 to 8 Thursday through Saturday. Also, very quickly, your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. For managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions. They make technology accessible. So it looks like we are going to get penalty kicks.
Yeah, this is a great idea.
It is a great idea.
It's just one of the things in soccer that it makes soccer a really unique sport because not many other sports, if you go into overtime, you do something like this. Most sports, the game ends while you're playing the actual game. In soccer, it does not. And so it goes to penalty kicks or free kicks. And so.
And how nerve-wracking. This doesn't mean anything, but you got you as the shooter and you got the keeper and the pressure's on both of them. You've got to basically pick a side and anticipate because there's no – once they make contact, it's done. You got to just you just got to get the feel for it. So let's go Maya. And that was a good low trajectory.
Yeah. And this is, and having them run from the 50, a lot of times in scrimmages or something, they'll keep the girls kind of down here close to the goal and they'll just rotate. But this is exactly what it will be like in a game.
Recreating the
game.
And
so, it just kind of, everybody has a plan on their PK. And so, to watch, to have the girls go through this, in a live situation is nothing but beneficial to us in the playoffs.
All right, and laser beam. I mean, there you go, Haley.
Well done, Haley Schultz.
So, hey, here, talking with her parents down there, she'll dance around and do this, and I always kid around, hey, if you're going to do all that dancing, you better make it.
Right.
And she buried that with authority.
That was amazing. That was a great kick. No doubter, they would say. But, yeah, this is I feel really good about this. Just our girls. We didn't do this last year in that playoff warm-up game, and,
Yeah, that was like the 50-mile-an-hour wind game against Anna.
You get the chance. You don't get this chance in many games either, and so a lot of games during the season don't do things like this. In tournaments, you don't go to PKs and stuff. So there you go.
We skyrocketed that one. So now we got Anna Williams coming up.
All right, opportunity to take the lead right here. But, yeah, just having the girls go through their process and their plan, make them execute out here, it's a great idea.
And, hey, keep her guessed right, but there was a little bit of pace on it. And sometimes she'll just go for the sniper in the side and an easier shot, but she put a little pace, and that helped it go in, especially with the rain coming down. So. And I believe this is number 8 we've been talking about all night. So Melanie Gonzalez, I believe, the long ponytail. I don't know if their number. I don't know if that's her, but that's the same girl that was doing an amazing job all night. And that doesn't surprise me that she scored that goal there. It's a talented little player. And I don't know if we do player of the game for other teams, but that was a great, she did a great job battling on the offensive and defensive side and controlled her.
If we do it for our team, I'm going with the one who's taking this PK right now, Emma Romero.
Yeah. She changed positions and changed the game. And nice finish by Emma. Doesn't surprise me there. But it is impressive, though. You know, we started off the season, didn't make a lot of tactical adjustments.
Yeah.
And then as we go on, we moved some pieces around, and we noticed a little bit of, assignments that were being missed, and she cleaned it up real quick and did a nice job. So I agree with that. Are we up 1 right now?
We're up 1.
Yeah. It'd be nice to be up 2 just as a. Man, it's buried it. Those are tough. We got Addie. She's going to be able to. She's good. Good shooter as well. Ooh. All right, so they're pretty pumped up. It's back to tied up, and we got Rainey Johnson left after. So, if they make this, Rainey has to make hers to tie. If they miss this, Rainey can go for the win on the PK battle. Not in the game, but you know what I mean. And for those of you that are watching, these don't normally happen unless it's tied at the end of a district type of playoff game. And nice shot by Mesquite Poteet. So, but this is just practice. So we got the game, the simulation practice, and now this is potentially going to happen for both teams, as they go through the playoffs. So getting that as well. So there you go, Rainey. So this could be a playoff activity. The game could be on the line. Are we gonna tie it up and keep on going, or are we going home? That's the pressure you should be feeling right now. And she buried it.
Sniper.
Buried it. That's almost impossible. You could guess the right way. That was so. And so we're just going to end it that in a tie as far as the PKs go. And but good experience there.
Great experience.
Great job by Mesquite Poteet. Wish them best of luck going into the playoffs. Very, very good opponent. And we'll start our playoff run on Tuesday, also live on Chad's Media.
Absolutely.
Yes. Again, I want to thank every single one of y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Again, huge thank you to Woody and Coach Faircloth. Before we go anywhere, a couple more friends that I didn't get the opportunity to tell you about that I very much want to, and that's our friends over at the Gypsy Willow. They love making your ideas come to life, so if you need a custom T-shirt, hat, or other apparel, anything like that, send them an email to sales@tjwcustomapparel.com or visit their website, thegypsywillow.com, to learn more and get started. And even though we didn't have a Way Bible Church player of the game tonight, so we're not going to do that, the Way Bible Church wants to invite you and your family to come and encounter Jesus with them at the Way this Easter. You have 4 services you can choose from, starting Saturday, March 30th at 5 p.m., and also on Sunday, March 31st at 8:30 a.m., 10 a.m., or 11:30 a.m. Experience powerful worship, fun for kids of all ages, and a special message just for you. The tomb is empty, your debt is paid in full, and they can't wait to see you. And I know we were telling you about it earlier. We for real wouldn't be able to do all of this. We wouldn't get to go to playoff games like going to Lindale and everything if it weren't for every single one of these advertisers we told you about. And we're looking forward to keeping that rolling into next year as well. And we still do have a couple more slots available. So if you or your business need advertising, please, Mandy@chadsmedia.com. Give her an email to learn more. Again, Woody, Coach Faircloth, thank you so much. We'll be back Tuesday night for the doubleheader between the Sulphur Springs Wildcats against Bullard at 5:30. Our live coverage will start at 5:15. And then the Ladycats to follow against Tyler Chapel Hill in the by-district round. On behalf of everyone here at Front Porch News and Chad's Media, Caleb T. Meyer, Corey Hankins, I'm Tyler Lennon. We will see y'all